Welcome back, genius. It's no secret we're all in the same social distancing boat. We are sheltering in place to avoid getting or spreading the virus. I'm 21 weeks pregnant, and this is my fourth week of self-quarantine. I work from home, and so does my husband, so my daily routine hasn't changed that much, except, yes, it has. There are so many little things that I can't do that I wish I had done before all this. My name is Vivian Olodun. I'm an author and an entrepreneur. I wrote the interactive journal Stumbling Through Adulthood. This video is about the 10 things I wish I'd taken care of before COVID-19. If you can relate, subscribe and keep watching. I'm an extrovert, which means I gain energy from being around other people. I own a marketing firm called Flourish Media, where we specialize in training small businesses on marketing development and being able to reach their ideal audiences on all different types of platforms. While I do work from home, I'm not usually here this much. I'm usually with my clients, training, out doing product launches, live activations, speaking at conferences and expos, just being out and about. Sitting home for 4 weeks now, here are 10 things that I wish I'd taken care of now that we're all going to be staying home a little longer. A new headboard, hair products, a fresh closure, passport photo, external hard drive, a plant, a designer face mask, binoculars, a dentist appointment, and last but not least, an anniversary gift. Last year, this time, I got married, and slowly but surely, we've been adding different things to our home and making adjustments to different places. One of the things that we talked about getting is a new headboard, and I've been wanting a new headboard for a while. We have a kind of wooden headboard that's pretty stiff, and since I work from home and I'm a creative person, I write for a living, that I like to sometimes write in bed, and for that, I wanted like a more cushy headboard where I could sit up and really get into my thoughts but feel comfortable. And I've been pushing it off and pushing it off. And quite frankly, I wish that I had taken care of that because I don't know how long I'm going to be in the house. And now, something that I put off for a couple of weeks turned into a couple of months. And now here we are, 4 weeks in self-quarantine. I'm not going to go to the store and look for a headboard. It's just not that important, but it would make a difference in making me more comfortable at home. Hair products is something that I definitely wish that I had bulked up on at this point. Now, of course, I could order stuff on Amazon and there's different, means to get what I need. But for the things that I use for my hair, I naturally have 4C kinky, curly, coily hair. And I need very specific products in order to make it through the day, okay? And one of the things that is just kind of natural to do in self-quarantine is to use a protective style on my hair. So one of the things I really want to do, and I've been wanting to try, is to have faux locks or twists or braids. And last year I actually did something that I called them like goddess queen locks. It was a combination of faux locks, twists, and braids in my hair, and I really like the way that looked, and I would love to do it now, but I have to go to a beauty supply store in order to buy faux locks. I don't really think that's something I can get on Amazon, and it's also something I need to see and touch because I don't know enough about it to order online or to trust someone else's YouTube video or something and purchase it. So that's something that I wish I had thought to take care of, because if you're going to be home for hours, and if you don't know, to put braids in your hair or twist or faux locks, it takes forever. It can take 4 or 5 hours, and I have 4 or 5 hours. I have 6 or 12 or however long it takes. I have it now, but I don't have the tools that I need in order to actually do it. In the same vein as hair is a closure. A closure is something that you use in combination when you have tracks in your hair. And my hairstylist lives in my building. How blessed can I be? She lives here. But I can't experiment with any new hairstyles or anything because I don't have the material. So I really wish that I had an extra closure just laying around to put it in my hair and try something new. I've always wanted to try like a brown hairstyle or to change the color or, do different things. And I feel like now's the time to do it. I have nothing else to do. Being that I did get married last year, my last name did change. I chose to change my last name. And in that whole process, I'm sure you can comprehend or know of somebody, you need to go and change all these documents. And one of the documents that I need to change is my passport. Now, before COVID-19 and before all this restrictions and sheltering in place, we had actually planned to do a lot of traveling this year, mostly because I am pregnant and, once the baby comes, we don't really want to track the baby all around in many different places. So one of the things that was like on my list of like, I'm going to do this in 2020 is just travel all over the place. And we can't go nowhere. We can't go no damn where. We just stuck in the house. I was going to wait to take care of my passport until after all our traveling, until I hit 8 months. And I knew for sure that I wasn't going to be going anywhere. But now, since I'm just home, I want to take care of that. And a part of that is having a passport photo, which means I have to go to like Walgreens or CVS. I don't want to go to Walgreens or CVS. Not in this climate. I don't feel like it's that important, but it's one of these things that I wish I had taken care of, for sure. So I'm sure you noticed that I've been producing more videos and sharing more videos on my YouTube channel, and it's something that I'm really enjoying. It's helping pass the time, and it's something I've been wanting to do for ages. Now, I know the importance of using video marketing and why it's important to be visible, and I use that energy on my clients and customers, not so much myself. But now that I have the time and I am home, an external hard drive would make a real difference. Now, of course, I have an external hard drive, but I want something that's more robust, because as you're filming and you're developing new things and just have all this content, I feel like I need another hard drive that has more space on it. So that's something that I would really love to have, and I wish that I had purchased before this time, because it's not like I didn't know I didn't need it. It's not like I didn't know I needed it, but I thought it was something that I could take care of whenever, and there is no whenever right now. It kind of doesn't exist. And again, I could order it on Amazon, but I like to go out and shop and look at the different options. It's a part of the whole thing of working from home. When you work from home and then you're only kind of leaving the house for work events or vacation. I mean, I'm struggling so much. That's the only reason why I leave the house. Going shopping is kind of an outing for me. So I don't like to order things like that online. I like to go to the store and compare and shop. I would like a plant. And not necessarily because I have a green thumb, although I've grown many a plant in my life and they've all thrived and flourished. It's actually a part of the reason why my company is called Flourish Media. However, I think that having a plant at this time would be really nice to kind of document the time that's passing, because in 4 weeks I could have taken a seed to a nice little sprout right now. So I think a plant would be something nice to spread the time. And not only a plant, but maybe even picking up crocheting or something that's very textile with my hands. Yeah, I think I'd want that. Yeah. I have to say that one of the things I really miss the most with it being 4 weeks is the inability to go to the nail salon and hair salon. I like to take care of my beauty regimen. It's something I do very regularly, and at this point, obviously my nails are growing out. I would like to change up my hair, and I can't. And one of the things that I definitely can do on my own is take care of my skin. And I know I did mention it in my other video when I was giving my first trimester update, is that I've been having quite a bit of skin problems, and I actually had an appointment to go see a dermatologist, which was then canceled because of COVID-19, and I am really looking forward to seeing the dermatologist because I'm having a lot of skin issues, not so much on my face, but like on the rest of my body. I'm having a lot of skin issues because of my pregnancy. So that's one thing. But something that I can take care of over the counter are face mask and clay mask and sheet mask and just skincare in general. And I wish that I had gone to Sephora and purchased more of Dr. I think it's called Dr. Gross. He has a skin care system that works really great, and I regret not being able to purchase that before all of this, or at least not taking the chance earlier in the pandemic to go and get these things. And you know what? I bet you I'm gonna run out of like eyebrow pencil and other kind of beauty related things if this thing keeps going. Another thing that I kind of wish I had is a pair of binoculars. I live in a condominium. I live in a high rise, and I think that it would be much more interesting to pass the time if I could be a little bit more nosy with my neighbors and just watch people as the world is going by outside. You don't know, but I'm staring at a panoramic view of downtown Miami as I'm sitting here in my office, and it's really lovely. I mean, I'm very, very, very blessed to have this much sunlight and to have this view. But at the same time, I would love a pair of binoculars so I could be nosy and watch my neighbors. I realize I'm a total weirdo in this, but I love going to the dentist. It's one of my favorite things because I love having healthy teeth. I'm here for the fluoride. I love having nice, shiny white teeth. I love the idea of being 80 years old and having all of my teeth and just strutting on these hoes that I don't need dentures. I'm just going to accept it. Anyways, before I go to the dentist once a year. It's something that I look forward to. And I went to the dentist right around this time. I go in March most years. And I really wish that I had thought to go to the dentist early, because it's not that I was late for my annual checkup. It's just that now I know I will be. And I wonder if I'll remember to go in a decent amount of time. And because we're sheltering in place indefinitely, I kind of had this thought of, oh my God, what if I don't get to go to the dentist until like June or something? And that I'd find very unpleasant. And I've also heard that being pregnant, and I've read things that being pregnant does take a toll on your bones and can affect your teeth and your gum health and all of that. So it's one of the things that I wish I'd taken care of and just had the foresight to think about before COVID-19. And last but not least, I've already mentioned that I got married March 2019. So one of the things that it really rocks my foundation that I wasn't able to take care of was getting an anniversary gift for my husband. This was our first year anniversary. We were able to do a couple of fun things. I actually made a video about how we went to go see Hamilton and how that worked out. You can look at my other videos and check that one out. But it was all during this whole COVID pandemic, all the crisis, all the stressful energy that we've all been going through. And I wish that I thought to buy something special or to put together something special for the day of, because the day of our anniversary was March 15th, and we definitely were not supposed to leave the house. So that was just right when things had kicked off and started to get very serious here in Miami. And that's one thing I wish I really had taken care of, is the anniversary gift for my husband. In all seriousness, I do hope that you're keeping safe and staying healthy and staying 6 feet away from every other person and really washing your hands. We're living through history right now. I know people personally who have contracted the coronavirus here in Miami, Florida, and I have to say that they are young people and fairly healthy. So we do expect them to recover, and I do expect them to do well. But being, infected with this virus really does confront not only you, but your family and everyone around you with some thoughts that you probably have never had before. Like thinking about your will and testament, your health insurance in certain ways, thinking about how you're going to take care of your kids, whether or not you need to have more insurance on your spouse. It's a tough time. My brother lives in Italy and it's not great. He doesn't have the virus and I hope he doesn't get it. I'm blessed and in a very privileged place. I want to acknowledge that. And, I couldn't be more grateful for the conditions in which I'm able to go through this pandemic. It was fun to think about these 10 things and to look at the list and see how superficial the list really was. And I'm grateful for that. And I think that you should make a list like this. What are 10 things that you wish you had taken care of before COVID-19? Now that it's indefinite, that we're just going to be in the house, what are some things that you wish you had taken care of? I kind of want to make another video, or at least a list, about 10 things that I want to do immediately after sheltering in place is over. I wonder if, it's one of these things that's just helpful to get through the time, or if there are things that I'll actually do once we are released from this. You can connect with me on social media. I'm at Vivian Olo. I would love to see your list, and you can comment below or find me on the other platforms. I am here for a conversation. I think we all are. Procrastination is so easy, but it's so tough. March 2020 has taught me to take action on things that are important in a way that nothing else has. To give back the best way I know how, my company is hosting free masterclasses in our Facebook group. The next topic is right there. The group is for business owners to give each other moral support and exchange resources. Some things that have already been shared are how to apply for the SBA loans, grants, and someone posted about the $100 million program from Facebook. Another tribe member talked about funding projects from Shea Moisture. If this sounds like something that would serve you, the links are down below in the description box. We are happy to have you. If you search inside of Facebook for FMC, Where Women Do Business, FMC stands for Flourish Media Conference. That's the conference we host every year. Is Where Women Do Business. Then you'll find us inside of Facebook. So that's FMC, Where Women Do Business. The link is below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Be safe out there. Wash your hands. Are you still here? Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'm so grateful to have your attention at this moment. Here are some other videos that you may find interesting. Go ahead and click it. And if you like other videos that you've watched from me, remember to subscribe and hit that like button.